What is up, everybody? Yuouji here, and I guess this is going to be part 3 in Yuouji Talks. I'm just going to be kind of talking about end of last season, like what ended up happening, what I'm planning on doing this season, and I guess talking about the channel and stuff. So yeah, getting into it. Okay, so starting about the end of the season. So pretty much, I think I ended up finishing glad on both my rets, which is good, and yeah, it kind of sucks at the same time, because it was kind of an awkward situation because PHS really wasn't that good, because shamans were really only good with actually, it's hard to explain, but Ret Hunter Shaman really wasn't that good of a comp. It was just way harder to play than PHP, and just not as good. It wasn't really worth it. But at the same time, our Hunter Cow we just didn't really play with him too much for the entire season, and the entire season we ended up only playing our 10 wins for the week to get our piece, and that's about it, which kind of sucks. So we really didn't get to queue much, we didn't really get to practice much, which is kind of a pretty big problem. Oh yeah, I just leveled a second Demon Hunter, and I'm just kind of doing all the Broken Isle stuff right now, so that I can get ready to queue on it. What else was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so at the end of the season, so yeah, PHS wasn't that good, and then so I started playing with Cal a lot still, but the thing is, we only really had a healer to play with on Horde, but I didn't really want to try to get rank 1 on Horde this season because it was just so much higher. I mean, well, we probably could have gotten rank 1 on Horde, but we just didn't. We didn't really have a priest to play with. We had a priest to play with, but we didn't play with him enough to the point where we could probably get rank 1 with them by the time the season ended. We were 2700 CR and only 2850 MMR or something like that. So I mean, that MMR is not even high enough for rank 1 on Horde. It was 2900, I think, at the end. Why is this resetting? Did my instance just bug? That would be a drag. I was gonna go to the next part. So yeah, we didn't really have a priest to play with, and then with Noah, I was playing with him mainly on Ally, but we didn't really have a comp to play. I guess 2 comps could have worked. Ret Shadow Priest Russia Shaman could have worked, and same with Ret Warrior, but I don't know. When we played Ret Shadow Priest, it didn't really feel super good. We were losing to. What were we losing to? Warrior Mage Pally was really hard for us, but I think I figured out how to beat that kind of at the end. And also, I mean, Ret Hunter was really hard. We beat it most of the time. And then just Cleaves in general, that just Train Shadow Priest were hard. So I don't know. I don't think that comp really would have worked, but then for Ret Warrior actually seemed really good. Except for we had one queue session that just went terribly. We tanked 100 points on Horde, and I kind of just didn't want to play the comp anymore for some reason, which was kind of stupid. And but then we queued on the last day. We went 5-0. We were just trying to get our warrior to safe glad, and we were 2800 MMR or something like that. So we probably could have gotten it if we just pushed with Ret Warrior, which kind of sucks. But whatever, hindsight's 2020. So I just ended up with glad on both. I was about 2700 on Horde and 2600 on Ally. I was just got safe glad and didn't really push from there. So yeah, that's about it for that season. And now this season, so our whole okay, so Cal and Noah probably aren't going to queue with each other too much, I feel like, this season. They just had a little bit of, I guess, beef or something. So we're kind of trying to get teams I'm probably gonna still queue with both of them. I don't know who I'm gonna primarily queue with. I think so for the tournaments and stuff. I think I have a team for that. And that kind of goes into my next. Actually, I'm gonna backtrack for a sec. I'm gonna not even worry about the tournaments yet. So I'm just gonna be talking about my feelings about this patch so far. So based on how much red I've played, I only played like red Boomy so far. I don't know if that's just a terrible comp. I feel like it should be good because Boomies actually feel insane right now. They can just one-shot people by themselves, but yeah. Ret does not feel that... I mean, okay. See, I really can't say Ret doesn't feel good because the entire day that I've been queuing, I felt like there was major server lag, which is kind of a problem with Melee. But even with that, like, my DPS felt so low. I wasn't even going over 200 DPS, like, ever, it felt like. I mean, I wasn't really looking at my DPS. Like, just overall DPS wasn't over 200 DPS, which I feel like is pretty bad. Rets feel like just a worse version of Warrior now. Also, Sack got slightly nerfed, so it's a 45-second cooldown instead of a 30-second cooldown. I mean, I felt like that would have been a fine change if they did that and nerfed hammers. But I feel like the Lawbringer nerf was just over the top. Like, you're just making it... it just feels so awkward because on top of that, it just feels like Templars Verdict just not hit as hard as it used to. I mean, even with Judgment Off sometimes, but that just might be me. Yeah, it's just really awkward to manage and stuff. I feel like if they need to do two things for Red. Okay, a couple things could work, but like one thing I feel like they should do is, okay, if they don't change anything, they need to buffer versatility 100% because Red's way too squishy for how little damage it does. And also, what's the point of playing Red Paladin if it has no mobility and it just doesn't do damage? Like, the point of Red Paladin was kind of, it's a glass cannon. When you get close to it, it does a ton of damage, but you can kite it really easily. And they kind of just took away the whole damage part of that. But, so what they need to do is they need to do one of two things. I feel like the Hammer of Righteousness, they need to make it do more, they need to make it do like at least 500k damage on its own. Because right now it hits for like 1 to 200k, but then it gives us the Wings of Crusade buff. So yeah, like it just feels really awkward because also I don't know if the Wings of Crusade buff is even worth using. I feel like there's still a chance that Lawbringer is better than it because it just feels awkward getting your stacks up for it in time. When using it with Crusade, and I don't think it's even worth using it with Wings. It only lasts for 6 seconds. So a couple of things would have to happen. Either they need to extend the length of it, or or they need to make Hammer of Righteousness do damage or something. And also, I feel like they should revert the Lawbringer nerf personally. I feel like that wasn't the big problem. Like, the big cleave problem was purely hammers, in my opinion. Or maybe you could revert the Lawbringer nerf, but make it so in PvP Judgment's single target or something. Because like I feel like most of the cleave was from the spread of the Judgment debuff, so it would like end up being spread to the entire team. It just right now just feels really, really bad. Another change that they could make is give us more mobility, because there's no point in playing us if we have 0 mobility. We press our Hammer of Righteousness and we just get kited for 12 seconds. It is completely useless. The other option would be, I mean, they would also need more. I feel like we just need more versatility. Ret's just too squishy, especially with the Sack nerf. That just reduces our defensive cooldowns pretty much, because not being able to get the healer out of CC is pretty much nerfing survivability, which doesn't make sense to me personally. I can understand why Ret's getting nerfed. Ret's been pretty good. Actually, I don't know. Season 2 wasn't even that. It's still out tiered by a bunch of melees and stuff. I feel like Demon Hunter was probably. Was Demon Hunter better last patch? I don't know. Warrior definitely was. Warrior Mage has been the best comp in the game for this entire expansion, yet Warriors have, even when Warriors were nerfed, it was still the best comp in the game, and now Warriors got buffed and they're just retarded. I'm probably just ranting at this point, but I guess I'm gonna keep going. This is my video, fuck it. So yeah, Ret Paladin feels terrible right now. I feel like they'll probably buff it, because, I don't know, I feel like the Ret Paladin community is pretty vocal about their displeasure most of the time, because this just feels terrible. Another thing, I'm probably not gonna play Ret for this week because I feel like they're gonna change it, so I don't really want to get used to this version of Ret. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a week, maybe 2 at most, and just try to get really good at Demon Hunter, because even if I don't play Ret for a week or 2, I'm probably going to be just as good at Ret. I'll probably still play like every once in a while if I have just someone want to play 3s with it, but I'm not going to focus on it for a bit, like I usually do. I'm going to be playing Demon Hunter a lot. I really want to be able to be really good at an ult, because right now I can't really say that I am. Demon Hunter's my best thing, and I can get to like 2200, which is kind of sad. I mean, I guess I got 2200 when it wasn't super high. It's back when like 2400 was top 100. So who knows? But yeah, I feel like Demon Hunter, I could probably get good at Demon Hunter pretty quick. I love the changes to it. Like Fel Barrage seems like it's gonna be really cool. The only weird thing is I think they nerfed Solitude. I just died, but whatever. Let me check. Yeah, I think they nerfed Solitude. Okay, it increases. That's really interesting. Increases your attack speed and fury generation. I don't know if is that really a nerf? Really? I don't know. I haven't really queued Demon Hunter 3s yet, but I'll talk about it, I guess, when I do. I'll probably be making videos of it. I'm gonna probably be streaming it later today, if you want to check that out. What else? So yeah, I'm gonna probably learn Demon Hunter. And then I'm also probably going to pick up one other class as well. I want to play Windwalker, but Windwalker seems really bad right now. I don't see the point in getting good at it. I could learn Enhance if it continues to be really good, but I'm probably just going to focus on Demon Hunter for the next week or 2. And then once that week's over, I'll probably relearn Ret, and then a week after that, I'll try to pick up a 3rd class. My 3rd class is probably just gonna vary based on what my team needs for tournaments. Right now, I think we have a Boomy and a Rogue, but they're gonna have ults. The Boomy's probably gonna learn Hunter. I'm gonna try to convince him to learn Mage. I think the Rogue can play Warrior, and I think one other class. So if we have that, I mean, if he can't learn Mage, I can learn Mage, and we could because I just feel Rogue Mage is going to be so good this patch, I feel like. But I don't know if I can learn a Mage. Casters are kind of foreign to me since I've always played melee. I'm most likely to be learning Enhance, because I feel like Enhance Boomy is going to be good, and Enhance in general was really, I feel like Enhance is just a really good tournament class. Yeah, so probably when I play in tournaments, my problem right now is I've been having like internet problems, and it kind of just, some reason recording causes it to have problems as well, which I don't understand. So once I get that fixed, I'll probably like record tournaments and stuff and upload them, maybe talk about what happened in them. If we lose, talk about what we could have improved on, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I look forward to that. Is that kind of it? So yeah, I'm gonna take a break from Ret I got Glad on both Rets. I'm gonna take a break for a week or so. I don't want to die again. I died again. He's falling down. So yeah, I'm taking a break from a Ret for a week or 2. I am gonna start learning Demon Hunter and one other class. I'm gonna start uploading tournament stuff. And okay, so as I said with my internet, I'm gonna be trying to stream as much as I can. But if my internet starts to shit out, I'll probably stop. But I should be able to upgrade it in the next week or so. So yeah, once that happens, I'll be streaming at least 4 to 6 days a week. I don't want to die again. Fuck. This is actually annoying. I'll try to stream from 4 to 6 days a week. Either 4 or 5 Pacific Standard Time till 4 or 5 till 10 to 12, just depending on when I can get on, stuff like that. Okay, cool. That was way too hard, way harder than it should have been. Okay, so yeah, it's like between 4 and 10. I may start a little early, may start a little later, and it may end a little early, may end a little later, just depending on my schedule for the day. I just have to base it around when I'm working and stuff. What else? YouTube content. For now, I guess I'll have Demon Hunter game. I'm gonna try to still have Rep Paladin gameplay, which is whenever I play Red, I record it. So I'll still probably have Rep Paladin gameplay to show you guys. I'll also probably be having a lot more Demon Hunter gameplay, since I'm gonna be focusing on that a lot. I'm probably just gonna grind Demon Hunter until I can get it to the point where I can be like top 300 on ladder once everything stabilizes. Sorry, I just took a drink. Yeah, and then I'll pick up another class and kind of do the same thing. Like, if I can pull off getting top 300 on the ladder, I consider it being decent at least. If I get top 100, then that's fucking as good as my main. Fuck. Yeah, hopefully they buff Red. I really hope they do. It just feels really bad right now. They either need to buff our versatility or mobility, or just make us feel less awkward than we do right now. You know, maybe it could be really good. It's really good. It may just be really good right now. I was just playing a comp that was bad for it. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at Rep Paladin right now. But, yeah, I'll be back on it in a week or two. Focusing on it, just getting it really good. And then after that, I'm just going to grind on Rep Paladin. I'll be playing, just spam queuing 3s on it. I'm making sure I get rank 1 this season. That's 100%. I'm not going to make the mistake that I made last season. The season before that was just kind of unfortunate. I was like 2,900 and just didn't get it because I suck. So yeah, if anyone's still watching, thank you for watching. That's pretty much what I'm just planning on doing this season, I guess. Peace.